Hey, it's Ginger and Cooper. He's resting. Do you believe in witchcraft? Do you believe in Satan? Do you believe in demons, principalities, powers, rulers, spiritual weakness in high places, stuff like that? In Ephesians 6:10. Do you believe in any of that? I didn't until I was in the late 90s. And then I started learning, oh, there's people that serve Satan. Ooh. And over the decades, I've seen, spiritual realm stuff. Not everything, but, enough. That in the fall, which is season coming up, here in Texas, I think it's another month. In the fall, there's a lot of stuff going down with witchcraft. A lot of weird stuff happens, unusual stuff. You can hear about it. So just be prayed up, put on the full armor of God, and be, spiritual warfare, for your family, your loved ones, and yourself. And because things happen sometimes, and all we could do is be prayed up, be connected to the Holy Spirit. And what I'm talking about, and it's hard to explain. I see spiritual stuff, I don't know how to explain it, so I'm gonna do the best I can, okay? In the fall, I see it more than any time of the year. I see things throughout the year, but it's just so thick. It's like a blanket over, and it's like oppression, and it's just a lot of negative stuff that is aimed, that can filter down to people that are having problems, or just everyday people like us, Christians, even non-Christians. And that is witchcraft. They do stuff. And growing up, I did not believe in any of that. My church did not believe that. I would think you're crazy. But I dealt with ex-Satanists and witches and pagan and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they're dedicated to Satan, Not the ones I work with, because they got Jesus now and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people that are dedicated to Satan. And Satan labels, he's like a big umbrella. And, we had God's team, and then we got Satan's team. And then he disguised himself in different areas. And the witchcraft, it could be in your neighborhood. It could be, the town, the city. It could be the state. There's a lot of things go down. And I just want you to be, ready. When God tells you to pray, you pray. It could be strangers or yourself, of course, or your loved ones, protect them. And it's coming. It's every year. Fall is my favorite season, but not spiritually, if that makes sense. And you need to watch what you do this fall, okay? Because everyone's different, usually mid-September it gets pretty thick, I see. But everything I say, you ask the Holy Spirit, okay? I don't make this stuff up. I didn't even believe in this stuff. I found out the hard way that they're real. And yes, I've been in Africa where they sacrifice people, and no one was there at the time, and my best friend and I checked out the grounds. But, we didn't see anything physically. So it's not just an African thing. It's here too in the United States. Y'all need to wake up, snap out of it. I was lied to all my childhood life. There's no witchcraft. Okay, yes, there is. And fall is the season where I see it the most. That's my truth, what I see since 1986, and it's just getting thicker and thicker and thicker. So just be prayed up. That's all I'm asking you. Heads up, if you don't know this already. And yes, Satan's people sacrifice, and do all these things throughout the year. But to me, the fall is when it's at a point where it distracts me a lot when I'm driving, and it irritates me. So I'm reminded. So when I used to travel a lot and I come back home and I'm driving, I'm like, why is it so thick? I could barely see spiritually and what's manifests physically for me. And I'm like, oh, it's fall. So I love fall, and because the weather's Texas supposedly get a little cooler. We'll see. Please be on your guard and pray for whoever God tells you, and for yourself and your loved ones and your pet babies. Don't forget them, okay? And I can explain a little bit more later, or you can find it in my workbook, Come Near to God. Until next time, just know you are the righteousness of God. And there's no perfect love drives out all fear, and the Holy Spirit is with you. God is in you. God's on your side. Who could be against you? Put that armor on. You're a soldier in God's army, and there's no fear. Just take care of business with the Holy Spirit. Bye. Could say bye.